Hey, it's Dustin Kross. Thanks for clicking on Behind the Music on Kiss1075.com. Got a very special guest with me today, Mr. Constantine Maroulis. Thanks for having me by, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Thanks for having me.
So, you're here for Rock of Ages.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about the show.
Show is sick. So the show is just, it's crazy, man. You know, I grew up loving Broadway and all that stuff, and rock and roll. I always wanted to be Bon Jovi and all the big bands, Guns N' Roses, but I really always loved the theater. So this show came around. You know, they pitched me the show when I was first eliminated from American Idol. They knew I had an acting background and all that. And they basically played me a mixtape of the show and of all these great songs. And like, we're going to make a musical out of it. It's going to be funny and sexy and crazy. I said, I'm in. Let's do it. You know,
Why not? When you're offered something like that, why not, right?
I know, it sounds good. Scantily clad women, stripper poles, drinks flowing, rock and roll band, everything on stage. So lots of fun. It just kind of worked out, man, to be a part of something from the beginning, to create a role, and to really be able to put your own stamp on it, and to work with a creative team in the room and kind of build the whole thing from the ground up. That was huge for me. And we took it from a little off-Broadway theater to Broadway to a huge national tour. We're opening companies all over the world. We got a big movie in the works. I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
So are you going to be the main role in the movie as well?
I'm not totally allowed to talk about that just yet, but I'll be involved in the movie. So
fantastic.
Yeah,
well,
cool.
Make sure you let us know so I can let everybody
I'll tell
know.
Tom Cruise you said hi.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so transfer from American Idol, season 4.
Big year.
Huge
Carrie
year.
Underwood.
Huge year.
Big time.
Carrie Underwood, there's so many people on there. And then you were in Rent after that, right?
No, Rent before I was on
And then
American
you went to
Idol.
American
Here
Idol.
in Des Moines even.
Right.
And I did it here.
Talk about a little transition from everything and to where you are now.
Just kind of like was a guy after high school, just played in a bunch of bands and stuff like that regionally, did some acting work in New York, some parts, some touring type stuff. Finally got my stuff together and went to this school in Boston that really focuses on the performing arts. It's a conservatory for music and acting and dance and all that stuff. You know, really kind of put my chops together there and did a little experience stuff in Boston, playing around with some Berklee College of Music guys and bands. You know, after school, booked Rent, did Rent for a year on the road, rock and roll kind of show, but able to flex like my acting stuff and had a little band. Came home, auditioned for American Idol, never had seen the show before. Pretty much changed my life. So after Idol, you know, lots of ups and downs. You know, you're insanely famous, and then all of a sudden it's like next year, and you're like, wow, what about me? You know, I had record deals and movie deals and TV deals, and a lot of them sort of fizzled out. You know, It's just kind of the nature of the beast. You know.
Sure. Jumping in with the hype and then the next thing.
Yeah, it's just kind of the way it is. You got to keep pushing and keep working, and kind of just got back to my roots in theater, and Rock of Ages came along, and I think the two of us together kind of helped really build this brand into something really awesome. And now, you know, the interest for my new music is at an all-time high again, and so that's cool. Working on a new record.
I was just going to ask you about that. Yeah, so you're going to be working on a new record.
Yeah, new record, awesome. Great new producers and writers and fun stuff like that. And I got a studio now in Brooklyn, which helps. And
you actually have your own record label too, right?
Little record label. I started 6th Place Records. Put out a couple of songs the last few weeks. Unchained Melody and 25 or 624. It's a live version of the Chicago song. I did Unchained on Idol a couple of weeks ago, and so it's kind of fun. You know, I do this thing on my night off. It's called A Night at the Rock Show. I did a lot of it in New York, and it's kind of like my big rock and roll songbook show. You know, kind of my whole sort of journey through rock and roll, all the great songs, new kind of versions of songs, guest artists, and a lot of fun. So those 2 songs are from Night at the Rock Show, and
very cool.
Hoping to sort of like do this television special and tour the thing, and put out new music too, but some fun acting stuff coming up, and Rock of Ages has been a blessing to me, and I'm on the road through the end of July, and then I will see where the road takes me.
Hey man, we're looking forward to the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me, man.
And I really appreciate it. Good luck to you in the future, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.